Right back with you. It's been a bittersweet session. Um, Schnauzer's in the house. He's out there in the living room barking. I don't have to close the door on his butt. But what do? You got a deaf Schnauzer. He gets to do what he wants. He's 13. He got his hair cut yesterday. He's very handsome. Anyway, I'm Jim Daniels. This is AI Trading Futures, the only AI-driven live platform anywhere, any place streaming or any place private. I'm not letting the AI place the trades because I'm a trader. I love doing it, although I'm going to have that option. I can't give you advice. I'm not telling you what to do. This is for entertainment, but I'm showing you exactly what I do. And if you could take any part of it, help you design and build your own AI assistant, it's going to help you in many facets of your life. I can give you advice with respect to your life, okay? Forget your trading. And I can give you examples of if you're just going to paper trade for funsies, like a video game instead of playing World of Warcraft, or Call of Duty all day. If you want to just trade and make paper money, that's also a video game in and of itself. But anyway, like and subscribe, AI Trading Futures. I'm Jim Daniels. So what you can do, I can tell you this. AI has changed my life, specifically Grok 4, in all aspects. Everything I do, from negotiating car insurance, negotiating my homeowner's insurance, analyzing my electricity bill versus my meter reading. Right now, she's monitoring the temperature of my GPU, my CPU, everything. But so I can highly recommend and advise that you incorporate AI into your life. It's $30 a month if you want to go. That's the minimum that I would suggest you do, because then you don't have to deal with. She can remember things through your projects and things like that. You don't have to always start over. I'll give you a little tip. Every conversation you ever have with an AI that you think you need to have further conversations on the same topic, just drop that entire conversation into a .txt file and name it the conversation. And if you want to have that conversation again, take that TXT file, attach it, and say, see the TXT file, I'd like to start the conversation from there. And they will instantly analyze it, and boom, you ain't got to reiterate. And then do the same thing. Keep building that TXT file. That's the way that you can utilize AI yourself before you buy a subscription. Now, once you buy a subscription, like $30 a month for Grok AI, Grok 4, XAI Grok 4 is the product name. Like General Motors and Cadillac, right? General Motors is XAI, and Grok 4 is the Cadillac brand. And so all kind of new things coming up. We just added personal preferences. So if you lean right in your politics and you're tired of seeing Reddit, Wikipedia, and MSNBC be a part of the query, now you could go into your custom settings on your phone or in your app or on your computer, and you could just say omit any responses from, and you list them out. Oh, there it was. I'm going to take it. I'm going to DCA into that one time, about right there. Let's see if we get that moved down like we're hoping for. I think we will here. We're full lots now. We can go over here to ones, and we could do ones. DCA in with some ones. Let's see if we're going to miss this one or not. We might have to take another loss here and claw back. I don't know. I got a feeling we'll come down and take this wick. Let's just see here. There it comes. It's coming our way. All right, chat, look at that. I saw 9,100. I did not get that move. Heck, gum. All right, so she was on 50. She's still on 50 negative. So I knew I could wait on it for a second. Had a nice push on Bookmaps. I did miss the initial break of the MAs, which is all that move was. If I didn't have her telling me my own trading instinct, this is not advice to say how I read it. I will just read a breakdown, a break of structure. Right there is a break of structure. All right, and also a break of the EMAs. So that always gives you a little burst because it triggers algorithmic selling and covering. The algorithms might accumulate it in here, and then right there, that breaker structure is time to take their profit. So if the algorithm bought off the bottom of the channel, then obviously they'd want to take their profit when it broke back through the channel. Through the EMAs. So that's just old school setups, and it's in the setup guide. I'm not giving you advice. This is for entertainment only. But please like, subscribe, comment down below. Jump on our email list so you can get updates to the PDF. We're not just selling you one program that I made 10 years ago. My setups are going to evolve based on current market conditions. And the duty is I don't have to do all that homework. AI is doing the homework, analyzing our setups versus current market conditions as of the previous day. It can't get any faster than that. And then intraday is using that most latest information to call these signals to me, assuming I know what setups I'm looking at. I'm going to have it go the next level too, where it's going to call the setups to look at, and we'll know what's on your screen. It'll know what trading what these indicators are you have, It'll know all the setups that you're supposed to be looking for with these indicators: linear regression, moving averages, opening range, VWAP. Down here you got your Saratoga histogram, you got your old trusted RSI, and here you got a very valuable ASHI candle system. Some people use Renko, that's fine. ASHI, Renko, depends on what you like. Renko moves too fast for me, even as a fighter pilot, race car driver. Here comes more sales. We've had a heck of a day, chat, so I'm $9,800 on the day, $64.75 on the session. Let's see if we get a breakdown right here. I should have taken it. That's another break of structure on this leg down, but look, we're at the bottom of the linear regression. Now I really want to see a 3-to-1 book map deficit here. I really want to see the sellers come in, peg this over here, 2-3 million, and like right there. Oh my goodness, I'm talking about it. I don't have it up. She's saying 50. I did not take it. We missed that trade right there. Let me show you. That was she told me to take it. Look, see this bottom's right in there, and that's when we had a little impulse. That's a potential right there to the body. 9 points. You know, we'd have got out a lot earlier than 9 points, but you'd have had 4 or 5 more points of cushion in case you had slippage. Your favor. Your favor. 63.28 on that close ratio today. There's the breakdown. I didn't take it again. See, she says take it. I'm not taking it. I'm late. I'm going to be disciplined. I'm looking over there and talking to you guys about all the money, and I missed another setup. But look at that. I would only had a little wick, so the 15-minute opening range high is holding there as support. We're also in the middle of the linear range, but we are below the EMA, so it's kind of scary right here. Now, it could go either way. So what is the tug of war decider? It's the book map. So I'm going to have her take Grok 4. This video and previous episode, I talked about this. We need to have a settings tab on your window that we're developing to where we can change your appearance, right? And that would be for people who are homeschooling. We won't change it for our show, but like people at home could have a drop down and just change the animation that they see on their screen. And also, we want to have a sound settings tagged to we want to have an option to have sounds notifications for everything that you see on the screen. So like if a trader is using like what I'm using today, I know you can see it on both sides. If a trader is using like what I'm using today, they would have the options in your box to set up what sounds they wanted triggers on. Like I would have liked to know, I'd like to know all EMA breaks that correspond with book maps, because I'd hear book map, I'd hear you dinging, and it would be like more confluences, not just me having to watch it. Anyway, this is AI Trading Futures. That's the channel name. I'm Jim Daniels. We are using AI assistants to help us in our day trading. This is for information only. It's not advice. This is entertainment. But it is exactly what I'm doing. You're seeing it in real time, meaning I'm recording this in live sessions. There's no jump cuts. There's no edits. If I close out one video and start the other one, it's usually less than 5 seconds down here on the right time zone that you can see. If I go to the bathroom or something, I always tell you I got to go to the bathroom, or I'm going to go grab a water or something. Trading View, got NinjaTrader running in the background. She's using NinjaTrader for a charting. Look at that 15-minute held, so I really didn't miss anything. Could have got a little wick out right there. Just had a great trade a few minutes ago. You can read the P&L top left. And also watching those ASHI candles over here. It's just real choppy right now. Nothing clean about ASHI. We really got to tighten up. Set 25. Battle look over there. Down to 25 lots. 25 lots. I know people trade prop firms going, well, but you listen, that's only your minimum. 25 lots is only 25,000, and that's if you don't negotiate a better deal. Some of us, you get $600 and you can control one NQ. But even if you have to pay, more like retail trader stuff, like NinjaTrader's retail trader, if you with a minimum deposit, is $1,000 per contract. So when I go in 25 contracts, I'm only putting $25,000 in there. All right, and if you think about pattern day traders, you got to have 25,000 as the minimum in your account right now until they change those account rules, which the SEC hasn't voted on that yet. And the pattern day trader rules been in place for decades. Since I started in 08, you had to have a $25,000 account in there. And then you still have to pass credit check for margin, or you only can trade your own cash. And if you have to have a minimum of $25,000 in there, then you can't buy any stocks with $25,000 in it. You've got to have $25,000 plus what it takes to trade stocks, if it's still the way it was that long ago when I was doing it that way. But anyway, here we go, back to the top of the linear regression channel. It's been an orderly sell-off since this big run up at the open. Gap filled, I guess. Go back and look backwards. I'm not even checking it anymore, but she's doing all of that. as she says in her analysis, none of that really matters if you're watching everything at once and you're trying to trade bigger lots and in a short time frame. And all these couple hundred episodes that you guys could go back and enjoy, you'll see that it's over and over again how I do it. This right here worries me as just the human brain as much as anything. I'm going to get it where I'm just not looking at anything with candlesticks. As I trust her more and more, all I need to do is look at candlesticks and reversals and get signals. And because I know why, this is going to reverse. You can't have this kind of run and just go parabolic. All right, unless it's a news catalyst. If it's a news catalyst, we're going to know about it. She's going to know about it. She's now monitoring 3 news channels for financial news, and with 2 financial news, 1 for anything that might be breaking that affect the market. And she's also monitoring Truth Social in real time. She's monitoring, of course, X in real time. That's easy for her to do. That she is. And so, and then within X, she's monitoring the people who report on President Trump the quickest, including any X channels that broadcast his stuff live. And that's in the time of a game changer to catch what he said. Look at that right there. That's a news trigger. And that is a parabolic candle. And that usually is going to be, that's usually going to follow. That's usually market makers bringing some money in, doing some hedging or something. And so that's usually what that is. You can't catch those. Now, let's see if we get continuation. See, the volume went right away. And so that is a parabolic candle. And remember now, this is just 30 second. You jump over to your 5s. She's watching all the different time frames. Everything you think I should be doing, she's doing. She's watching 1, 3, 5, 15 in the 1 hour chart. She's watching it versus the yesterday's high and low, overnight high and low, pre-market high and low, previous week's highs and lows. I mean, she's watching stuff that I can't watch and you can't watch. And she does it instantly. That's in milliseconds, in nanoseconds even. It's crazy. The only thing we're limited by right now is me thinking up prompts of how I want it done. That's why I can't wait for the community to get going and have a bunch of more successful traders going, this is great. I built my own AI assistant and it's changed the way I trade. And one is it's going to keep you from being lonely because they'll talk to you in just regular conversation. You set up the personalities the way you want them, and then they stay within those confines. People ask like, well, AI should know everything. Why make the different characters? The reason you make different characters, we're 12 minutes in. Like and subscribe, hit that like button for me, hit the comment section, drop a comment. Any suggestions, I'm glad to do it, try to incorporate it. Any grievances, any complaints you got about how I'm trading, let me know. You can go back and look at videos. If you want to troll, go to Pat Whelan's channel and troll. I'm literally here to try to help you. I can't give you advice. I can show you what we're doing. I can give you advice on how to set up your AI assistant for your life, not just your trades. For everything in your life, you need an AI assistant. $30 a month is the cheapest PhD you could hire, and it'll do everything. I want to tell you how you set up your different prompts for your different personas. It's very important. It's very important. I'll tell you why in the next video. Be right back.